Ooh, that's a good one.
It's like when I got the clap back in Vietnam.
Oh, man, I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, we're storming the beaches of Normandy.
I don't even think that's the same war.
It's not.
Dummy.
Dimmy.
What's up, guys?
Jimmy.
Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, episode 7. Thank you so much for listening.
This is episode 8.
Episode 8. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, send it to your dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah, you guys notice
Just
anything
like in
different
math.
about the video?
No, they don't.
It's pretty weird, huh? You got
Well, the camera's more straight.
Something different. There's something different going on here. Something different.
A little more
I don't know.
professional looking, maybe.
Look at me go!
Look, Mom, no hands and no darling, I don't dance. I just do my podcast with no pants.
I can speak into microphones with no handlebars.
I can ride the mic up in your man. I lost my words on that one, though. What were we saying?
Los Amigos Gringos podcast.
Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos. Hit the subscribe button again. Hit the like button again. Send it to your dear Aunt Sally again.
Please.
And follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the support. We love you because most of you listening are family members.
Yeah.
But also, if you're not, we love you too.
Yeah, but not as much as family members.
But
Get your priorities straight.
Depends.
Oh, man. Dude, I got stung by a bee the other day.
Oh, dude, yeah. How was that?
Not fun. Not fun at all. I think it's still there.
When's the last time you got
probably
stung,
can't see it on the
besides
camera.
that?
Dude, since I was like a kid, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's
I've
been a long
only ever
time.
been stung one time, and it was like in kindergarten when we went to like this neighborhood pool as like a field trip.
Yeah.
And I came up out of the water. I was in like the 2-foot little pool, you know, like a little kiddie pool with all my friends, my homies, because I had lots of friends in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And they were just pointing at me, and I was like, "What?" And there was a bee in the middle of my forehead.
Oh.
And I grabbed it slowly, and it stung me, and I was like, "Dang it."
Yeah,
I done messed up, Ron.
Yeah, I should have just flicked it away.
I was like, "You done messed up, dude."
Yeah, this one flew into my shirt, and I was
Yeah.
trying to brush it out, and it stung me.
So you're trying to be
And then I
nice
just
by not
grabbed
killing it,
because
and
I
it
was
stung
like,
you?
Yeah, I was like, "You're gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna kill you because you stung me, jerk."
Yeah.
But,
Did you was the thing like stuck in your side?
Yeah, and I like an idiot, I didn't grab my pocket knife and scraped it out. I just grabbed it and pulled it out and squeezed the whole sack in
You
my
squeezed
body.
the sack in there?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, that hurt."
Rookie
Oh.
mistake, dude.
Yeah. Well, I've been stung so many times. When I was a kid, dude, I'd literally grab bees out of the pool because I was an idiot. Like when I was 5, one time, my mom was we were out in the backyard, and I thought this was a cricket, but it was a yellow jacket, and I grabbed it out of the pool. I was like, "Oh, this cricket's dying, Mom. I'm gonna save it." Grabbed it out of the pool, and it stung me. And I was like, "Ah, that cricket bit me." And she's like, "That's a yellow jacket." And I was
Dude,
like,
I've never been stung by a wasp. Does it hurt more, or you don't remember?
It hurts about the same, but it doesn't like stay as long.
Really?
Yeah, with bee stings, I feel like it stays a lot longer.
I wonder why. But I've been watching a lot of videos online of people that rescue bees, and then I've also been watching ones where they like get wasps out of people's house. Mm-hmm. And this one I watched, the wasps like set their nest up on the outside of this person's house, and the lady was in her office, which was like this room basically, and she would notice there was like wasps in there like pretty often.
Yeah.
And there was like a hole up in the corner of the ceiling where they were like coming out.
Yeah.
And this guy like records himself like fixing it, you know?
Okay.
And he like, they always use like a vacuum to start vacuum up the ones that come out. Mm-hmm. And then he started like cutting into the ceiling with a saw. And when he's cutting, they just start pouring out like so many of them. But he's in like a bee suit. And like they, luckily like most of them swarm over to the window because they're like trying to get out. So they see the light.
Oh, man.
And they swarm over to the window.
Dude.
But he keeps cutting. I'm like, "Why are you cutting more?" It's like giving me anxiety to watch this video because he's like, the more he cuts, the more come out.
Just light the house on fire.
I'm like, just stick the vacuum where the hole was and leave.
I would just light the whole thing on fire. Screw that.
But by the time he gets this big, like probably 3 foot by 2 foot section cut out, and there's just a huge nest in there.
Damn.
Just thousands. And dude, that would freak me out. I'd be like, the house is for sale now. Mm-hmm. Don't fix it. I don't want it.
Dude, you know what always confuses me about like bees and snakes and things with venom is, do bees have venom? Is it technically venom? Because it's not poison. Because poison is something you have to ingest to kill you.
I don't think it's venom. I think there's another word for it.
There's something. It's something else. It's like not toxin.
It's
but
not poison. It's not.
I don't know what it is.
If any bee experts are out there, hit in the comments.
Help
let us know what that is.
We obviously don't know enough about bees.
But we don't
I just thought it was funny though because we were talking about bees the last podcast, and then I got stung like the next day.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Jeez. But
now I'm like, what is it?
I don't know.
Is it venom?
I don't know.
It's not
is
venom.
It venom.
It's not venom.
Spiders have venom.
It's not poison. Maybe it is venom.
Maybe
bee venom.
Maybe it is.
Kind of sounds. When I think of venom, I picture a snake.
I picture the Spider-Man villain.
Venom. Dude, so have you heard about that Britney Spears conservatorship thing?
I saw something about it, but I didn't read it. It was like an article on Instagram I saw, but I didn't read it.
Ever since, remember when she went crazy in like 2008 and like shaved her head and all that?
Yeah.
I guess her dad got like the legal right to basically control her finances.
Yeah, she's like a prisoner in his house pretty much.
Yeah, and I think like back then she needed it probably because she was 100%. Nuts, you know?
Yeah, and she's bipolar, isn't she?
Yeah.
And she like had no grasp on that.
Yeah, she's crazy. But now it seems like she's getting better. Like she's hosting different shows and like she seems like she's gotten a lot better. And so recently she went to court to kind of try to get her
freedom.
Get her freedom so her dad can't control her life anymore. And the judge declined it. I'm pretty surprised. I'm like, are they paying the judge?
Yeah, dude, that's literally what I was just thinking.
Like, maybe they're paying the judge.
Did he just give him some hush money?
We don't know anything about her life, you know?
It's true.
So it could be legit.
She could be still crazy or whatever, and her dad's like really actually helping her.
Yeah, like maybe he's doing it for her safety and he actually cares about her. But the other thing is like, is he just being greedy?
Also, like, what did she do that was so bad that the judge was like, you need to be under constant supervision? You know, like, did she hurt somebody or something?
I don't know if it's constant supervision, but I think it's like she can't control her own finances. I think she was doing drugs and stuff, maybe.
I know she was doing drugs with Kevin Federline and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, first Kevin Federline takes advantage of her, and then her daddy takes advantage of her.
Yeah, I think Kevin really messed her up.
You know what it reminds me of? Have you seen on Netflix that new movie, I Care a Lot?
I think I've seen it, but I haven't like watched the movie.
You should watch it, dude. It's so good.
Is it funny?
Yeah. Well, it's funny, but it's also like kind of like a thriller. I don't know. It's awesome. Okay. But like basically this lady, spoiler alert, this lady is like a lawyer.
Yeah.
And she works with doctors and like police and stuff. Basically, it's like this big scam where the doctors will let her know about like an elderly person that is like having health issues and that also has like good money, like has a lot of money and stuff.
Okay.
And so she'll become like their conservator, like Britney Spears' dad did.
Okay.
So she'll control them. She puts them in this nursing home. She also works with all the people in the nursing home to like complete this scam. They'll take away the people's like phones and stuff so they can't contact their family. And it's usually like people without family.
Yeah.
So that they'll give up like the least fight. And in the nursing home, they give them all these drugs to keep them from like realize what's going on.
Man.
Because most of them really don't need like supervision. But so she finds this one lady to do it to, and she calls her like a cherry or something. Like she has a lot of money and no family. And she does it to her. But what she doesn't realize is she doesn't have family because like a long time ago she faked her death.
Yeah.
Because she was like part of the Russian mob.
Oh.
And her son is the current head of the Russian mob.
Oh no.
And he's like a little midget, which makes the movie like hilarious. Sorry, little person. It makes the movie like way funnier. But yeah, and she just goes, and she ends up like winning, and she ends up teaming up with the guy at the end to make tons of money and becomes like a billionaire.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, they start because he was like, he wanted to kill her at first, but then after a while she kind of won.
Yeah.
And then he's like, either I'll give you the $10 million that you're requesting, or we can team up and start a bunch of these
and get even more money.
Yeah, they're getting more of those old people.
Bro, honestly, if I was in that situation, I'd just take the 10 mil.
But she became a billionaire. But at the end,
it's cool. But like, I don't even know what I would do with $1 million.
$1 million,
let alone $10 million.
Dude, $10 million.
You're set for life. $10 million.
10 million. Yeah, if you want to live like we're living now, you could live.
I haven't made $1 million in my life. And I'm not even close. I'm probably not even halfway there.
Yeah, but you could to buy a house, you need to buy a house, have the money to pay the bills to run the house, and you'd want like a pretty nice house, but not like a huge house.
Yeah.
You'd need 10 million. Like if you had 1 million right now, you would still need to work.
Yeah.
Like unless you invested it properly.
Yeah, and also like with the housing and stuff, you don't have to buy it up, right? You know, you can still like get interest and stuff, buy it through the bank.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best thing to do because then you would still invest the other part. But yeah, 1 million, it would definitely give you a huge leg up, and you could live off it if you invested it properly.
Yeah, and you still worked.
Yeah.
Which I'd be okay with that. I like working. I don't like not having things to do.
Yeah.
I go stir crazy.
I would work. I would do something. I mean, we could just do the podcast or like, you know.
That would be cool.
Work on something. Yeah, you can't just like not work. Even if I have like, if I have like 5 days off of work and I'm not like on vacation or not working on like school, I'll be like, I'll get so much anxiety and I'll be like, I'm a worthless piece of crap.
Dude, same. I feel like so depressed when I'm like not working. And my job is like, we have like weeks on and weeks off. So there'll be weeks that I don't have any work at all. And I'm like, what do I do? I need to do something right now. I feel horrible. And like, man, I'll just like get really depressed and stay in my room and like not even turn the lights on and sleep a lot. And then I'm like, dude, I'm being such a piece of shit right now.
And then once you go back to work, do you kind of feel better like that day?
Oh, instantly, dude.
Yeah.
Instantly. So that's why I like working.
Yeah.
When kids like my sister's age, like people that are in high school or just out of high school are like, oh, work sucks. Oh my God. I'm like, no, actually work is pretty cool. I like work.
Yeah. And it's not even like work, it's doing something.
It's like if I had a hobby that I can consistently do every day for 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, you have to be working towards a goal.
Yeah. That's kind of exactly
something, or else you're just going to be like,
Yeah, you got to have treasure at the end of the tunnel. You know, you can't, like, if you're just going through the tunnel and just saying, I don't know what I'm going to find, or I'm not, you know, I don't know what I'm walking towards, you're not going to have any motivation to get through that tunnel.
Yeah, like if you won $100 million and you were just like, maybe like the first 6 months you could just travel the world and you'd be having a blast, but then eventually you'd be like, all right, I've done everything.
Yeah.
Now I have anxiety.
Yeah, now I have nothing to do.
What do? You got to work. That's why billionaires who are like, you know, like Warren Buffett, dude's like 90 years old, has all the money in the world, does not need to do any more work. What does he do every day? Works.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would be doing that too. I'd at least have like 3 or 4 hobbies or something like that, you know, and I'd just be going through each one of them and make sure I have a goal with. It's
like Joe Rogan, dude. That dude never stops.
Yeah, that's how I would try to carry myself if I didn't have a job because I had so much money. I would try to carry myself like Joe Rogan and just do as many things that I want to do.
Yeah, get like as good as you can.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
As many things as you can. All right, we're back from a little technical issue, which you probably didn't even see because I'm very good at editing now. Kind of.
Dude, remember how much we used to beatbox?
Dude, we were the best beatboxers on the planet.
This side of town?
We were like the best amateur beatboxers at our high school.
100%. Levi was up there too, though.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to Levi.
He taught us how to do this thing.
He taught us how to... I can't do it anymore.
I hope that comes across on the... It's because your beard, dude, I'm telling you.
I don't know, dude, because I can hit it sometimes.
Yeah, you can sometimes, but when I had a beard...
If I didn't have this mustache, it would definitely
It's the mustache,
easier.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into some of our questions. They're not all would you rather questions today. We're going to switch it up. We do have some would you rather questions at the toward the end, but do you want to play devil's advocate when we get to those?
Yeah.
All right, so this question's a little more aimed at me, but Nick works out too. So this question was from one of our biggest fans.
Our biggest fan? Oh, our biggest fans. I know who it is. I don't know if she wants us to say her name.
It said, how did you start your fitness journey? Well, it was a long time ago.
It's kind of a weird, like, I've always been, like, at least playing sports or something. So starting the journey, it's always just kind of been part of my life. Because my mom's whole side of the family were all, like, athletes. And then after high school, I went to the Marine Corps. And then after that, I've just been doing labor jobs. So that's a lot of physical training and going to the gym on and off. So.
And during high school, you worked out with me quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was never like a point, like there's a lot of people that didn't do any exercise and there was just a point in their life where they're like, I'm going to change my life completely around, and that's when their journey started. I don't really have that point. I don't know if you do either.
So I remember when I was a kid, I started being fascinated in like being big and strong. Mm-hmm. And the reason is, get ready for a sob story.
Uh-oh.
So the reason is my mom was in an abusive relationship, and this dude used to beat her up, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I was always like, I'm going to get big someday and beat the crap out of this dude.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like 6 years old in my room doing push-ups and sit-ups. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm going to beat this dude's ass when I get older.
Dude, I remember when I was in like 6th grade, my mom got a Bowflex. I don't know how they afforded it. I think they got it at a garage sale, actually. Yeah. But it was in the back room, and like the whole summer I was working out on that thing. And I got stronger. That's when I was going through growth spurts at that time too, because I was like 12 to 13. That's when you get like a pretty big growth spurt, or at least I did. And like I remember like a couple of my friends were like, dude, you actually have like biceps now. You actually have like abs, not like skinny person abs. I was like, yeah, I've been working out, whatever.
Yeah.
I was still skinny as a freaking...
So yeah, when we lived with that dude, he had like some 10-pound dumbbells under his bed, and I took them, and I was doing curls on the edge of my bunk bed.
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, I'm gonna get swole.
Or concentration curls, whatever.
And then, but like it didn't really work out consistently, but I remember thinking about like, I'm gonna beat this dude's ass like when I was working out.
That's good motivation.
And then like 10 years later or so, when I was like 14, my mom, we lived in an apartment by ourselves. He was gone like 3 years earlier than that.
Yeah.
We lived in an apartment, and the apartment had like a fitness area. Mm-hmm. And then my mom started dating this new guy, not Albert. It was this other guy. Okay. And I started working out because I was like, if this dude beats her, I'm going to kill him. And at that point I was 14. So I was I was like as tall as I am now. I was like 5'10". And I started working out, dude. I worked out literally one day. I went in that fitness center and I worked out. And I worked out every single day after that for like over a year. I didn't take a rest day. Nice. And I would run like 3 miles on the treadmill. Yeah. And then do like all upper body. Yeah. Every single day. Yeah. And I got like shredded abs, and I was like, I looked like a little bodybuilder. Yeah. And same thing, I would go to like school, like 8th grade, and I started pulling my shirt up, and girls would be like, you're ripped. Oh my God. Yeah. And I love that, of course.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And then
I loved it too, man.
Freshman year, the summer after freshman year is when I finally learned about like eating to get bigger. Yeah. And I like force fed myself all summer. Oh man. And I went from like 135 pounds to 170 pounds natural. Yeah. Didn't put on much fat at all. And I remember I showed up first day of sophomore year, and I think it was Haley.
The difference between you and freshman year and you and sophomore year was pretty big.
Yeah, it was like 40 pounds. It was maybe like 30 pounds.
Visually noticeable, like easily.
I remember I showed up and some girl was like, ooh, when did you get muscles? And I was like, I always had muscles. What are you talking about?
They're just bigger now.
Yeah, lady.
Big old muscles.
You obviously don't pay attention. All right, the next question she gave us was perks of training someone and things you don't like about training someone.
I've never trained anybody, really.
I only worked as a personal trainer for like a very short period of time, but I've trained like my friends, you know, and my wife's cousin and things like that. It's awesome just seeing their bodies change, and then especially when someone's like really overweight and they lose like over 100 pounds. Yeah. That's like awesome to see, like that changes their life. Yeah, 100%. And it's awesome to be part of that. Yeah. So that's the cool part. And then what I don't like about it is when someone like asks you to train them and then they don't show up and they don't do the work. Yeah. They eat crap food. Yeah. And I'm just like,
or they I don't know what you want me to do. The first 3 days and then they just like.
Yeah. I'm like, I have all the knowledge that you could ever need to get you in great shape. And I'm going to give it to you. But if you use it, if you don't use it, that's on you.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like, a lot of people don't understand that you're changing your life. You're not just doing this for a month and giving up.
Yeah, it's not even like, I hate that people say like, oh, I'm going on a diet. Like, no, you just need to change your diet.
Yeah, you need to start eating better.
You need to permanently eat more protein, eat less fat, eat less carbs. Yeah. And you need to do it in a sustainable way. You can't just eat chicken, broccoli, and rice.
Yeah, that's what I told my roommate, because she was telling me, I want to lose a lot of weight and stuff. And I was like, well, working out is great, but you need to change what you're eating, because you're eating, cake and ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
You need to switch that out with salads. Like, I told her, you eat 3 meals a day, switch one of those McDonald's meals out with a salad, or something healthy, like a freaking Greek yogurt or something. I don't know. Like, you just do small things like that and keep adding on to it, and your diet's going to change, and you're not even going to know it.
Yeah, eating's the biggest part. And yeah, you have to find foods that taste good.
Yeah, you have to find things that you actually like. Like, I get these Greek yogurt cups, and I'll put like a huge dollop of peanut butter in them and mix it up.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
Greek yogurt's really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, if you have a sweet tooth, Greek yogurt's a really good, like, alternative.
Yeah, 100%.
You can even add a little bit of granola. Not too much, because then you're going to ruin it.
There's a lot of calories in granola.
There's a lot. But you can add a little bit for flavor.
Yeah, they're good calories, though.
And also, like, sliced almonds. There's a lot of... I mix my Greek yogurt with sliced almonds and granola. Mm-hmm. But you can't put too much, because there's a lot of fat in almonds. But they have a lot of, like, minerals in them.
Yeah, don't they have, like, the BCAA fatty, like the fish oil fatty kind of stuff?
They have like, healthy fats, yeah. But it's still fat.
Yeah.
And fat has the most dense calorie.
It's funny, when it comes to, like, nutrition and stuff, I've learned a lot, but I've pretty much forgotten about half of everything I've learned.
Really?
So I know what things are, but I can't explain them that well. You know what I mean?
You're like, you should eat that.
Like,
why? Well, I don't remember exactly.
I can't exactly tell you why, but I know it's good for you.
But I know if you do this, you're going to get shredded.
Trust me. Look at me. Stick like freaking skin and bones, man.
Like, you've always been skinny. And I see you eat pizza every day. Like, don't worry about that part.
Yeah, but I also put almonds on my pizza, so...
Yeah. Essential fatty acids.
Yeah. Getting my healthy fats in.
All right, we're going to get into some would you rather questions.
Right on.
So this one's pretty cool. All right, would you rather run 100 miles per hour or fly, but you can only fly 20 miles per hour?
Both of those are pretty cool.
They're both pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think most people would choose fly on this one. I don't know. Put it in the comments. What would you actually choose? But
if I were to choose on this one, I think I'd go with running.
I would too.
If running 1,000 or 100 miles an hour didn't like peel my skin off or like dry my eyes out super bad or like bugs didn't fly in my face all the time.
Yeah, you'd probably go blind from hitting a bug, dude.
Yeah. So if I could like have some special goggles or something,
yeah,
or maybe a special helmet. Goggles. I'd probably just wear a motorcycle helmet and just run.
People are like, what the heck?
This guy's running with a motorcycle.
Like a little body with a big old
fast.
head. They wouldn't even think you're a human. They'd be like, that's an alien, dude.
You're a superhero.
Yeah, I would definitely choose running too, because the thing is, like, you could be like a professional football player and never get hit.
Yeah.
You could be a running back and just be so much faster that they would never be able to get you.
But it's not changing your agility though. It's just changing your speed. So you can outrun people, but if you're going face to face with someone and you're trying to juke them, well, I don't know if you're still going to be able to do that. All you have to do
then is kick it up to like 50 miles an hour and lay them out.
Oh yeah. That's what I'd be doing, just mowing dudes down.
But you would have to like hide the fact that you can run that fast. You would just have to run slightly faster than the fastest person. Because if you actually ran 100 miles an hour on the football field, they'd be like, what is this freak?
No, I'd go full out.
They'd be like, what in the world?
Yeah, the government be looking at me.
You ran a 40 in 1 second?
Yep.
You're like, yeah, I'm a Tesla.
They're like, and go, done.
You're like, my father was a Tesla, and my mother was a Jackrabbit. The new Jackrabbit Tesla. Get yours today at losamigosgringos.com.
They call me Jack Tesla. It's my name.
Dude, Tesla. I want a Tesla, man.
I heard I think Elon's getting closer to that ship for Mars.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Yeah, he's getting closer and closer.
Dude, everything Elon Musk.
Who's that guy that made the flaccid spaceship that we were talking about today?
Oh, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is going to space soon. And the funny thing is, a bunch of people got together and like made this petition. They signed it basically saying like he's not allowed to return from space.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's so dumb. It's just hilarious, but it's also like, why?
do people hate him so much?
Why do they hate him? What has he ever done?
I don't know.
He's never done anything bad. Like, he's never, like, in the news about anything, like, bad.
Yeah.
And also, what has he done besides make your life easier? People are mad because he's rich and they're not.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's
People
like the same reason why people don't like Elon Musk.
people are always jealous when someone's rich, because they're like, oh, they just like happen to be rich.
It's so easy for you.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
but
blah.
Jeff Bezos spent so much time on Amazon. Like, if
Yeah.
you watch the documentary, like,
I haven't watched it.
he worked his ass off. At first, it was just like the books. Remember, it was like Amazon books,
Yeah, I
like
remember
the Kindle
that.
and stuff. That's all it was at
Yeah.
first. But basically, it was like accumulating people's data, and then he like
really?
was like, we can just turn this into like anything. Like, you just sell anything on the internet,
That's smart.
and all he's ever done is make your life easier. Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
these things showed up at our door
Heck yeah, dude.
in 2 seconds.
Click of a button.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So people are just mad. It's like, don't be mad at him. Go do something that changes the world. Elon Musk, dude, I like Elon Musk. Like, he has done everything he's ever done is to make the earth like a better place.
The reason why people bring people like that down is because they didn't get to accomplish their dreams.
Yeah.
They didn't have the drive to, so they feel like they need to bring other people down.
Yeah.
So that they're on their level.
And
That's why you like your friend group is very important to your success. Like every like motivational speaker or like financial speaker guy, they'll always say like, pay attention to your friend group. Are they bringing you up? Are they motivating you to do your goals? Or are they bringing you down?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a really good friend, Danny Medina.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, bro? And he, when I met him, he was a janitor at LA Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
When I was working there. I was like 18.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember him?
Yeah. Way back.
And that was maybe 7 or 8 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's doing all sorts of stuff, man. He's like the director for some company.
Mm-hmm.
And he also does like restaurant consulting.
Oh really?
Yeah, he like tells restaurants like how to run their business to like save money and like
Oh, he's like the bar rescue guy, kind of.
That's
That's cool.
He didn't go to school at all for that. All he did was like work at restaurants for a few years.
And just get the experience.
And he was like, oh, we can do this better here. We can do this better here.
Yeah.
And then he always is talking to people. He's always talking to like restaurant owners. He's really smart, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
He's doing really good.
That was a smart way to go about that too, because you're not just getting book smarts, you're getting like hands-on experience. You know how restaurants work and what makes them work and what doesn't, and like
yeah, he's smarter than he looks. Like he's got like all these tattoos and stuff, and he's got long hair. And if you looked at him, you'd be like, "Whoa, this guy's like a cholo." Like,
yeah,
he doesn't look like a cholo, but
he looks like he's in a biker gang.
He's
kinda.
a lot smarter than like, what do you call it? Like people, first impressions.
Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, this dude will like.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a millionaire.
He always kind of struck me as a smart guy.
He is. He's definitely smart. He's going to be a millionaire. But the cool thing about him is he wants everyone that he's friends with to do better.
Yeah.
He'll be like, you should do this, dude. You should.
Well, that's what, like, dude, that's just the mentality you have to have. You got to always be positive and always push forward and always try to see the glass half full, you know?
And I've actually been trying to work on that in the last few years because, like, when I was younger, I was like, oh, that guy's rich. Like, oh, yeah. Like, I had a bad attitude about things.
It's very easy to sink into that.
And I always wanted to be, like, better than my friends. Like, oh, I'll make more money than you.
Yeah.
Oh. But now I'm like, you should invest your money.
Yeah.
You should do this to get more money. Like, I want all my friends to be at the top.
Definitely.
I want I want literally everyone in the world to be at their best.
Yeah, a huge thing that helped me kind of get out of that mentality and like pulling myself down and trying to pull other people down without even knowing I was doing it was like just focusing on myself and staying in my own lane.
Yeah.
And like not listening to anybody unless I believe that it was good advice. And if it's not good advice or if somebody's trying to drag me down, I'll stop hanging out with you. But most of my friends are very positive about anything that I bring up.
That's good. And I think a lot of people, as they get older, like when you're like a teenager to like, 22 or whatever, your brain changes a lot.
Oh, a lot. Especially when you're going into like, I mean, it was kind of more of a drastic change from going into the military to civilian world. But I mean, like just from going to high school into real life.
Yeah.
That's a drastic change and a lot of things change with you. Yeah, high school
was just so annoying. You're just like, I want to be cool.
Yeah.
That was like...
It's so weird how your mentality is in high school. And then, like, now, I'm like...
It's like a terrible mentality. Like, I wish so badly I could, like, take my mentality now and just go do high school again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would just not care and you would just have fun.
Exactly.
And be nice to people.
Dude, you care way too much in high school. Everybody does. I don't care who says they didn't. You're lying.
Yeah, you're lying. Or you just have, like... an awesome
Unless
personality.
you were just one of those people.
There are some
a
people,
few.
but most people,
Most
they care
people.
so much.
Yeah.
And I was definitely one of them.
100%, I was one of them
Yeah.
too.
And that sucked, dude. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, and that's how you get embarrassed more. Is like you
Yeah.
try too hard
Yeah.
to be something you're not.
Yeah, when you're just yourself,
Yeah.
people like you.
Yeah, 100%. Just
Yeah.
be yourself.
All
Unless
right.
you're an asshole, and then, change.
I was definitely an asshole.
100% was too.
All right. Would you rather spend a weekend with a group of ninjas or a group of pirates?
Oh, dude, both of those are so cool.
So
are they
cool.
training you in the ways of pirate or ninja?
Well, it's only one weekend, so yeah, I guess it would be training.
You get
but,
the 101 breakdown.
But so I was thinking ninja at first because I'm like, that'd be dope to learn how to.
Yeah.
But you only have one weekend,
Smoke bomb.
so you're not gonna learn that much.
Yeah.
In the pirates, I was thinking you just have like a party weekend, because that's what pirates do.
Yeah.
They're partying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hard.
Dude.
You're drinking rum.
Yeah.
There's girls everywhere. There's
Like,
gold everywhere.
Pass me the cocaine, boy.
Dude, I bet they did have cocaine.
I don't
Or
think
at least
so. That
they
was a
probably
long
chewing on
time
coca
ago.
leaves.
I don't know. When
I think they were. Because, like,
I feel like they just drank.
there was definitely opium, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, how long ago were pirates around though?
I think it was, like, the 1500s, 1600s, 1600s.
Any history teachers out there?
Yeah, Mr. Amen,
Let us
help us
know.
out.
Mr. Amen. Let us
Or
know,
my
man.
dad. My dad's obsessed with pirates. He would
Nick's
know.
dad.
Man, I think, pirates would be so much more fun,
Yeah.
dude. Going
Ninjas,
in
that- you'd be like-
and you'd be in the Caribbean because that's where pirates are from.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
where they are.
You get to hang out in NASA or
Well,
wherever, like Jamaica.
They're the pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah,
The Caribbean. The Caribbean. How come it's pronounced like that in the movie?
the Caribbean. I
Pirates
don't know.
of the Caribbean.
It's always been Caribbean until that movie came out.
Yeah, like if
And-
you're just like, I'm going to go to the Caribbean islands. You're not
It-
like, I'm going to go to the Caribbean islands.
No one says the Caribbean.
Pirates of the
Island.
Caribbean.
It's just because
just sounds
the
better.
announcer said it that way.
Yeah, it
The
just
guy-
sounds, but it does sound better for the movie.
Yeah,
But it-
why does it sound better?
Pirates of
though?
the Caribbean sounds better than Pirates of the Caribbean. But if you say, I'm going to go to the Caribbean, that doesn't sound better.
But if you, oh, never mind. That song is Narnia. I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a Lonely Island song where they sing, "We got that chronic, what cools of Narnia." I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean, but I was getting them mixed up.
That's funny. I didn't really watch those movies.
Dude, I watched the first three. They were pretty good. And then I watched the fourth one, and it was bad.
Dude, I couldn't
It was
watch
real
Harry
bad.
Potter when I was a kid.
I liked the first one when I was really little, and then after that, I lost interest.
Like, I wasn't allowed to watch them.
Because your
Because
mom?
my mom was, like, Christian.
Yeah.
But she was also into, like, Bob Larson. If you don't know who Bob Larson is, look him up. He's, like, this crazy dude who thinks he's an exorcist.
Yeah.
He's literally a priest who believes and teaches. I don't know if he believes.
Yeah.
I think he's a scam artist, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what he teaches is that, like, demons can be, like, possessing you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, and he'll do a bunch of exorcisms. And
the
when
heck?
I was literally like 11 years old, I would go to this guy's church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell at 11 years old
Yeah.
that the people there were a bunch of dopes. They were people that you could easily convince of anything.
Oh, man.
It would just look around and be like, I'm 11 and I could convince these people I'm Jesus. Like, they are so,
It's so ridiculous.
what's the word? Gullible.
Gullible.
They were just gullible people.
Yeah. That's
And-
so ridiculous, man.
Yeah, so my mom believed in that, and she thought magic, like, what's another word for magic?
Fantasy kind of style stuff. Like anything with medieval,
Well, like,
mythical stuff.
What's, like, the word for magic? Like, the dark arts? I don't know. But, like, she thought it was, like, evil.
Oh, like witchcraft
Yeah,
or
witchcraft.
sorcery.
Witchcraft.
stuff
That's what
like
it was. She
that.
thought it was, like,
Okay.
witchcraft, and she, like, thought by us watching those movies, we're going to invent, like, we would be
Become
inviting
Wiccans.
the demons into our life.
Oh my god.
So as a kid, I couldn't, like, watch bad
Does she think you can summon demons too?
No, I don't know what she thought, but I think she's a little bit over that now.
Dude, my friend that I live with now, his parents were very Christian too, and they wouldn't let him watch Dragon Tales because there was dragons in them.
But why?
because that's magic.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. That's a no-no.
Those dang...
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Veggie Tales is talking vegetables.
That's magic.
Yeah. That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard of. Talking vegetables? What are you talking about?
But that Bob Larson guy, I'm pretty sure he's a scam artist, but go look him up.
100%.
All right, next question.
Next question, please.
All right, so you don't have like a girlfriend, but I mean, you would know what this is like because you've had one before.
I might once gym girl, my new found love.
Nick's got a little crush at the gym. If you're out there, you know who you are.
Yeah, I locked eyes with a girl. I instantly knew.
And it was love at first sight.
It was love at first sight. She probably doesn't know yet, but you know,
yeah,
she'll figure it out.
I feel like guys when they they lock eyes with a girl and they're like, she wants me.
Yeah, it was like,
and she was just looking.
We locked eyes, and all you hear is dum 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 dum. Boop, boop, boop. I believe in miracles. Dum.
Where you from?
You sexy thing, sexy thing, you.
She was probably just looking at the clock behind your head.
Probably. But you know what? A girl can dream.
Yep. A girl named Nick.
A girl named Nick.
All right, so would you rather forget your partner's birthday every year or their anniversary every year? That's a really hard one.
I think it'd be better to forget the anniversary.
I think so too.
Because birthday, like, both of them are very important, especially to girls.
Yeah.
But birthday is way more important.
Yeah, I think to Lily, birthdays are very important.
Yeah.
So definitely forget the anniversary, but definitely don't want to forget either because it's not a fun situation for anyone.
But it's kind of known that guys forget things, and anniversaries are forgotten sometimes.
I've never forgotten.
But birthdays, that's a big no-no to forget.
Oh, yeah.
That's a huge no-no.
Yeah, I would say birthdays are more important than an anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both definitely, if you're out there, don't mess up on either.
What do you guys think? Do you think birthday is more important or anniversary?
Yeah, definitely put that in the comments. We want to know. If you're a girl, let us know. If you're a guy, let's see if you agree.
If you're a guy, probably keep your mouth shut.
I think we got it right, though.
I think we did, too.
I think so. All right. Would you rather have fortune or fame? So if you're famous, you're going to be, like, rich anyway.
Yeah, but I'm kind of scared of being famous.
Me too. Like
I don't want to be too famous. I'd be cool with, like, getting recognized every once in a while and still being able to be myself and, like, live my life.
Would like
but if
to
I was, like, Justin Bieber famous, I would hate that, dude. You can't even go out at all.
Like, definitely want to have, like, 5 million subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button.
Yeah.
Hit the notification bell.
Boom.
But, yeah, like, real famous, like Justin Bieber famous, you can't go anywhere.
No, that would... Yeah, I would hate my life. No wonder he had that whole, like, breakdown,
dude. Anyone who was, like, as famous as Justin Bieber as a teenager, he was literally, like, 12. He became super famous at 12 years old. If you don't,
up with that must freaking mess you up. He did
pretty good.
Yeah, to be honest.
He handled it pretty good.
There was, like, I remember, so he's, like, our age. I think he's, like, the same age as us. I think he's, like, 26, 27 maybe. But there was, like, he got arrested one time for speeding on the highway. He was 16.
He has a Ferrari or whatever.
Yeah. I was like, bro, he's 16 with a Ferrari. What do you think he's going to do?
And he did drugs for like a few years.
Yeah.
But not like a few years for someone in his situation. That's like, he did really good. If he's actually still clean.
If he is clean.
If he's still clean, like, he did really good. A lot
better than Demi Lovato. That's for sure.
If you're listening, Justin Bieber, good job, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I would have handled it as well as you.
A lot of people give him gripe, but yeah, I think he did a good job.
I think if I had his fame and fortune at his age, I'd probably be dead.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's another thing, dude. Like, your anxiety and depression probably skyrocket when you're in the limelight all the time. Which will cause you to
do more drugs.
Yeah.
Getting on stage, singing in front of that many people.
Yeah, and people are always like, I wonder why they killed themselves. What do you mean you wonder why, dude? That's frightening.
Yeah, because from, like, our point of view, it's like, well, they had this great life.
No, not in my eyes,
They do have a good life, but also it can be hard to handle that.
Yeah, it's kind of a naive way of thinking just to say, oh, they got it made, man. They got a great life. It's like, no, dude, there's two sides to that story.
Yeah, there's two sides to it.
Yeah.
It is a great life.
I mean, yeah, they got a lot of money and they're famous and they're popular. They can probably get any girl that they want or whatever, and they can afford their dream house. Yeah, all that stuff is awesome. That's really cool. But you can do that without the fame side.
Yeah.
You know, and God, that fame side is so scary. I remember being a kid and wanted to be a famous rock star or an actor or something. And like, I think after the Marine Corps is when I really realized fame is terrifying.
Yeah, we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in a hilltop mansions driving 15 cars.
Girls come easy and the drugs come cheap.
We all smoke crack and we just wanna eat. Change the lyrics a little.
Smoke
But it was
crack
something
and we
similar to
smoke
that.
more weed and we're hang out in the hookah bars.
All right, last question. Would you rather spend the 4th of July with the one, the only, the beautiful, amazing Taylor Swift, or spend Christmas with, who do you think this question would have in it?
Christmas?
Yeah.
What, Mariah Carey?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, second one. Easy. Dude, honestly, as soon as you say Taylor Swift, I was like, I'm choosing the next one.
Really?
Yeah, she just seems really annoying to me.
She seems crazy. I would definitely spend 4th of July with her because I know if I was like on that day and I could flirt good and like, you know, get her to love me, she would write a song about me.
Yeah, that's true.
She writes a song about every guy she loves.
I heard Mariah Carey's kind of crazy.
Probably is.
Yeah. I mean, she's been with Nick Cannon.
She likes
and
younger
Eminem.
guys, so.
And if all she wants is Christmas
Is you.
is me,
Then she's getting it.
then touch my body,
Na,
lay
na, na,
on
na,
the
na.
floor, dustle me around, play with me some more, touch my body. That's all the questions.
All right, guys. That is all for this week. Thanks so much for listening. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you can be aware of when we're posting. What else? Hit the like button. Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Follow us on
Notification bell.
Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1. Thank you guys. See you next time. Middle of the week, maybe.
We'll see.